And you know, all those election deniers, so far, best of my knowledge, none of them has not said, when they lost, they said, we lost. That's a big deal. No, I really mean it.
Whoa! Whoa!
So far, best of my knowledge, none of them has not said, when they lost, they said, we lost.
The window, pang, explosion. Then I said, ow.
Chairman Barrow of General Motors was suing the state of California because you had a higher standard for emissions than the rest of the country, and they said they couldn't do that. Well, she left that meeting and she dropped the suit. Called me up and said they're going to go all electric by 2035. By 2035. By 2035. Well, if anybody think if we were doing it for the first time now in the 21st century, going into the 20th, from the 20th century going into the second quarter of the 21st century. And have zero emissions, net emissions by 2050, by 2020. By 2020. By 2020, make sure all our electricity is zero emissions. The great irony about the 220 election. About the 220 election. About the 220 election. And by what, I wasn't trying to be nice. I was just stating the facts. Just stating the facts. In 2020. In 2020. Many of you voted for your first time.
G-force? More like, gee, he's fat. The only French word you know is buffet.
That's not true. I know the word,